it.
Go.
Hi, my name is George Madu, and I'm the publisher and founder of the Network Marketing Magazine. And I'm privileged to work closely with an incredible number of members of our magazine that we fondly call the 27 percenter annual success members. Those of you that are 27 percenters have raised your hands wanting to be identified by us and your companies as people who want to learn the skill sets and the systems to be successful leaders in your business. I invite those of you who have just heard of this success movement and want to join it, get with the leader of your company that invited you to this special webinar, or go to the networkmarketingmagazine.com and learn about this special 27 percenter annual membership. And when you join as a 27 percenter, you will be given your first bonus of the second year free and will get this powerful system that Max Steingart will be teaching on tonight that we sell in our store for $397 as an additional free bonus. Now, I want you to know that when you join, we will be sending you an acknowledgement of this second year free and a link to Max's program. So don't be confused when you sign up and it says that you have 1 year subscription. We will be adding that second year. So again, I want to welcome you to this exciting webinar. You know, I've known Max Steingart for over 18 years, and Max is affectionately called the father of social networking by millions of people. He's the world's leading authority on social networks when it comes to network marketing and building relationships online. Max has been teaching his proven social media prospecting and recruiting formula for over 20 years. He has helped hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners build and expand their network marketing business on social networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. He'll show you how to tap into an endless pool of prospects on any social network, filter through the masses to connect with the perfect prospect, and how to qualify and close them by asking a few simple questions. Max will also tonight be showing us brand new parts of this system for 2017 for your enormous success. Max's methods completely eliminate rejection when talking to a prospect about your business. Today he's going to show you what he's put together in his Endless Free Leads series that will empower you to make sales on Facebook in less than an hour. It's my great pleasure to introduce you to the creator of the highly successful system, Endless Free Leads, a great teacher, coach, and my good friend, Max Steingart. Max, are you there?
George, I'm here. And folks, I'm thrilled to be here. And George, we got an echo. I'm thrilled to be here. And what I'm going to be sharing with you, there's going to be kind of like an extra bonus, all right? Because when we set this thing up, I was going to be talking about the secrets of becoming a top earner on Facebook. Show you how, step by step, you can instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, close the sale less than an hour a day. And the Network Marketing Magazine is going to bring you my Endless Free Leads program. So, covers Facebook. Now, if you went to my website, if you went to my website last month and you went to endlessfreeleads.com, that's what you saw. And my program was the Ultimate Facebook Prospecting and Recruiting Guide for Network Marketers. It's free. It's $397, and with your subscription to the Network Marketing Magazine, and it has everything you need to know to build your business on Facebook and nothing you don't. All right? Well, the good news is that we are in the process of releasing my new endless free leads program. That was 11, and we're coming out on January the 15th. Endless free leads 2017. And it covers Facebook, it covers LinkedIn, and it covers Twitter. And so as soon as we release it, for those of you that have Endless Free Leads 11, you're going to automatically get this. Now, this is proven to be the most effective prospecting and recruiting strategy. It's used by top network marketers everywhere to immediately get free leads, acquire new customers, and close more sales. You will have access to my video training center where you'll have access to Endless Free Leads. And we break it down in different segments. We're going to talk about this at the end. But what I want to do is I want to empower you with information that you're going to be, even before you get the subscription. I want to give you something that you can do, that your team can do, so that in the next 24 hours, everybody that's participating in this webinar or everybody that's listening to the recording can make a sale. I'm going to show you how the top earners in network marketing are attracting leaders and customers around the world on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Now, this is the fast and easy way to build your business. You can do it in less than an hour a day. Now, the social media world changes every day. Fortunes are being made by entrepreneurs just like you. The network marketing world has changed, and either you keep up or you fall behind. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. I'm going to encourage you to type your answers in the box. We're going to make this interactive if possible. I want to ask you a question. What if you could talk to perfect prospects every day and close a sale in less than 30 minutes? Now, let me give you an analogy. You walk into a room. There's 1,000 people. What if you knew in advance the 200 people in the room out of 1,000 that would buy your products as soon as they knew you were selling it? What if I told you there would be 100 people in that room who are looking for a business opportunity? They would love to get into business with you. And you could easily identify the people you wanted to talk to from the people that you didn't. There's going to be 700 people in that room that will basically waste your time, but there's 300 people in that room that are going to be customers or business builders. And you could literally walk up to the people that you know in advance need what you have. What would that do for your confidence? If you could make a sale every day, what would that do for your income? And more importantly than that, what would it do for your lifestyle? I want you to think about this. What would you attempt to do if you knew you couldn't fail? If I put you in that room, every day you walk into that room, there's more people to talk to, and every day you could walk out of that room with a customer or a business builder. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it on Facebook. That's what we started to do here tonight. And hey, I'm throwing in Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. First question that I want you to fill in the box, question box. What brought you into your business? Inspiration or desperation? Type it in the question box. Put in the number of Facebook friends you have, and I'm going to give you some things that you can do that will result in a sale within the next 24 hours. Inspiration or desperation, number of Facebook friends you have. I am about to introduce you to, by the way, this is in your Network Marketing Magazine package. This is the next evolution of social media lead generation for network marketing professionals. It will revolutionize how you cost effectively generate quality leads. Well, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, leads are free. Connect with ideal prospects and build personal relationships instantly and successfully build a global and profitable home-based business. What I'm about to show you will blow you away. So if you want a lead generation methodology that anyone can do, that's affordable, that is fun and easy, it's global, that really works, this is it. It is going to be your secret weapon. And it's going to cover Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. delivered to your computer. And again, we're going to be talking about Endless Free Leads 2017. The thing that really has me excited is that we're coming out and releasing a Spanish version. Now, over the last 10 years, because of the internet, network marketing has gone through a radical transformation, and not necessarily in a good way. Nowadays, everyone's got a system. Lead capture pages, autoresponders, contact managers, online presentations. But for most people, it's simply not working for them. You see, what used to work in building a network marketing business no longer does. You are facing 3 challenges. Every network marketer faces it. Number 1, how can I cost effectively generate high quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in a home business opportunity? 2, how can I quickly connect with them through social media? And 3, how can I build a personal relationship with them so they get involved in my business? How? So again, I apologize. It looks like I have a couple of duplications here. The fastest growing top earners in network marketing and affiliate marketers will tell you they owe their success to social networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. They have teams of people enrolling their best new customers and reps in less than an hour a day. And their new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business. But no one is really willing to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. And when you understand how simple it is, you're going to understand why people want to keep this to themselves. I'm going to show you how they're doing it, and I'm going to show you how you can do it too. So I want all of you to think mobile, because with a mobile phone, you could literally link up and hook up with Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. I want you to think texting, because texting is talking. And I want you to think big, because you can build your business anywhere in the world that your company does business. I'm going to show you exactly, step by step, how to instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. Now, Facebook, 1.79 billion people, and 93% of them are mobile. In the age bracket 20 to 29, 98% of them are mobile. LinkedIn, 467 million professionals. They're calling it Facebook for professionals, and 58% of them are mobile. Now that percentage is going up every month. Twitter, 310 million active users, and 80% of them are mobile. So you have access to all of these people for free. But what you have to do is you have to filter down and get down to the people that clearly have a need or an interest in what you're marketing. Today, millions of people are making money on these social networks, and so can you. To be successful, and this is not an oversimplification, all you have to do is connect with the right people who need or want what you're selling. So you can create an avalanche of new business with your phone right now. Have people lined up to talk to you about your business at will, on demand. Andrea sent me this. Had a gentleman request my friendship at 3:45, asked about my making money on the internet post. I friended him. We had a conversation online. I told him a quick chat would be good, so I called him and ended up giving him the links to my business. By 5 o'clock, he was in. My formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing business. Create a page. We call it the 4 C's. Connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. 4 C's equal big bucks. My formula will have you connecting with perfect prospects and chatting with them about your business at will. John was going into our February boot camp. Before boot camp even started, he had 5 sales. Now, if you have a Facebook page already, well, then we got to tweak it a little bit. You want to create your profile. If you're just getting started, you're filling in the blanks. Then you connect with people. The people you know, the people you want to know. And then it's all about communication. You have to say the right things to the right people. And what you're going to do is you're going to qualify people by asking questions, discovering what their needs are, and then finally close a sale. Close more sales, and then as you bring people in, you help them duplicate the process. And it's the same for every social network. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. And we are also going to be providing downloadable PDFs that you can print out in case you want to read something as opposed to watching a video, and you could download the audio portion as well. Now, Facebook, LinkedIn users are texting and chatting with each other every day from every kind of computer, and Twitter users are tweeting with each other. Texting, chatting, or tweeting is exactly like talking, and it's got benefits. It's easier, it's more convenient, it's totally stress-free, and it's so much fun it can actually become addicting to talk to people this way. Now, you can connect with someone you know or with a complete stranger within minutes of logging into your Facebook or LinkedIn pages or your Twitter account. You don't have a page and you're starting from scratch, you can begin connecting with perfect prospects within minutes of creating a page and start talking to people. Kelly can do it every day and make a sale. We just came out of our December boot camp, and Marissa was in it. And second day, she enrolled 2 people into her business, and she's got 2 appointments tomorrow. 5 days later, she's up to 6 people. So in the course of 10 days, she signed up 13 people. 6 are business builders. This formula will have you connecting with perfect prospects at will. It's all about talking. Mark was having a short chat with someone during a webinar. The guy liked something he did. He messaged him back. He made a sale. A few months later, made a post yesterday. I'm ready to help 5 more people retire early with their own internet business. Got several replies, signed up 3 people. Jason, his first night of boot camp, same thing. I'm ready to help 5 more people retire early. Had 6 likes, 3 signups first night. The following week, 4 signups on Wednesday, 3 on Thursday, and the third week, 10 more. The whole idea here is you talk to people. Irene is on her way to becoming a top earner in her company. She makes a post. People react. She talks to one of them. She signs them up in the business. And there's a lot of great information available to you out there that can produce results for you over time. But what you're going to learn here, it's faster, it's easier to do, and it produces immediate results. Follow this formula, and it'll fill your sales funnel with eager prospects who are ready to buy from you. Now, you can connect with someone you know. Whoops, duplication. See, what if you could walk into a room filled with 400 people and know in advance who would be interested? The red circles, customers. The green circles, business builders. You know in advance. What if you could walk into that room and walk out with a brand new customer or business builder every day? Then you can tell in advance of making a connection who you want to talk to by what you see. When you're talking to people that want to talk to you, the whole process is fun. Some people come back to me and say, hey, it's addicting. There are a lot of reasons why the world's obsessed with smartphones and social media, and there are a lot of ways for you to cash in. First, in the palm of your hand, you get all kinds of great information. You can check your email, messages, and notifications that link you to every site, and you've got the immediate connection to people. Again, the best part about this is it's not technical. All you need is a page, an account, and you can start talking to people every day. Now, any of these actions, a like, a comment, a share, a follow me, a friend request, any one of these can have you instantly connecting with a perfect prospect and talking to them. Remember, texting is talking. To succeed in network marketing, you must talk to people. The top earners in your business will tell you, if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. Well, you can do that on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter in less than an hour. You want to be wildly successful, talk to 10 people. You can do that in 2 hours. And with mobile applications, you can talk with people where you are, where they are, whenever you want. Texting, chatting is the fastest way to talk to more people, increase sales, and eliminate rejection. Now, with so many choices of people to talk to, frankly, there's no excuse why you can't be talking to perfect prospects every day. When you apply simple attraction marketing principles to your online activity, you can be making sales immediately. So again, great information out there, but what we're going to share with you is going to give you immediate results. We're going to show you how live chat produces immediate results. You make a post. I'm going to help 4 more people retire early. I'm ready to help 5 more people lose 20 pounds in the next 30 days. You make a post and people react and respond. So throughout this entire process, it's not about how many people like what you're doing. It's about how many people you're talking to. Millions of people, millions of professionals are waiting to talk to you right now. You know, I'm going to be sharing some success stories with you, not because I'm trying to impress you, but because I want to impress upon you how social media and your continued use of it will pay unbelievable dividends. I started working with Ann January of 2014, 3 years ago. The first month, she was a scientist. She wanted to quit, and she'd been a scientist for 25 years. Her first month, she signed up 26 people. She was a coaching client. And her first year, she doubled her business. Well, I heard from her in November. She literally worked her way up. She was in the top 20 income earners. Now she's in the top 10. You're all heading down the same road. You can build your business from anywhere. Shobi from Trinidad changes the cover on her LinkedIn page, and she hears from somebody who wants to become a customer. You know, it's not what works in network marketing. It's what duplicates. And so what we're going to share with you is something that you can do. Bring somebody into your business on Tuesday, and by Thursday, they're bringing in their friends. By Saturday, they're bringing in their friends. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter are an unbeatable combination. The people you want to talk to on these sites fall into one of 3 categories. People you're connected to and you actually know. The people you're connected to but you don't know them at all. And then everybody else. Now, there are people you want to talk to in each group, and there are people that you don't. The sooner you learn how to tell the difference, the better. You want to talk about duplication? Stephen brings somebody into his business, and in 1 week, that person brings in 12 people. Literally, you could make as many sales as you want. It all depends on who you're talking to. The key to success in your business is to first realize that a certain percentage of the people on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter are predisposed, eager, ready, and willing to buy your products or get into business with you. So if you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for what you're selling by the contents of their page and their activity, you can develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business. Hey, you're going to sell to more people. This is common sense. Instead of wasting time reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your products. There are simple ways to find and perfect ways and means of attracting the people who want to buy them before they're contacted by your competitors and they buy from them instead. Again, common sense. Chatting, texting with other people is just like talking, and it's the simplest way to sell something. It's also the fastest way. However, having direct access to 2 billion people around the world means nothing if you're not talking to the right people. So remember this through the entire process. You're not trying to make a sale whenever you talk to someone. You're trying to determine if there's an opportunity to make a sale. Adopt this philosophy and you're never going to run out of people to talk to. Remember, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. Now, when this catches on with your team, you are going to experience explosive growth. You can jumpstart your sales in 3 minutes. Let me give you a social media marketing tip. Put out content daily that others value. Take the focus off you and see how you serve others. Posts about your product, business, or service may seem of value to you, but remember, it's not about you. It's about them. See, what you post builds rapport with your prospects without talking to them. So anything on that list, a positive quote, motivation or inspirational quote, examples of how to do things, videos, personal activity, entertainment, anything on that list. Posting things like that builds rapport. Posting engaging activity, pictures, videos, and graphics gets you noticed more. One-liner jokes produce amazing reactions and results, and asking questions is another great way to get engagement. What you want to be doing is you want to be talking to people. So how do you get more engagement? Post fresh content, schedule your posts ahead of time, and space them out. Space them out. On her birthday, Jacqueline heard from 200 people. She used the birthday script, and out of 200 people, she got 28 people looking at her business. I was logged into Dara's account. We were doing a session, and we started talking to 3 ideal prospects within 10 minutes of making the connection. She is very much active in Toastmasters. We reached out. We did a search. Show me all the women who like Toastmasters. We sent a message to Alicia. She wrote back right away. Sent a message to Miranda. She wrote back right away. And Corrine, the third person, they had communicated with about 3 months ago. Nothing had happened for 3 months. Sent her a message. She writes back right away. So you can engage someone now. If you've posted something, people can come back. Hey, I'm glad you like my post. What do? You want to learn about the other person. So let me jump in to some of these game changers. And wait a minute. We have a little bit of an issue here, I think. Sorry about that. Okay, so here, remember, leads are free. Leads are free on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. They're like the phone book. Now you can talk to anyone in the world and make more sales. You know in advance, based on who is there, based on the content of the page, you could pick out people who you know in advance would love to get into business with you. You can instantly identify perfect prospects in seconds and qualify and close them in minutes. Now, aside from the fact that George says to listen to me, why should you listen to me? 21 years ago, I broke the code to a social network called America Online, and I used their live chatting features to develop a simple formula. I gave it to you already. Create, connect, communicate, and close that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. The term social network wasn't used back in the old AOL days, but everybody engaged in live chatting. Today, live chatting is called texting or private messaging. It's one of Facebook's most popular features, and it's becoming a popular LinkedIn feature too. The number of social networks has increased dramatically over the years, and so has the number of people on them. Social networks have come and gone. Anybody remember MySpace? At its peak, AOL had 36 million users. Today, Facebook, 1.76 billion, LinkedIn, 476 million. The formula works better than ever before. Now, since I introduced the formula, I've trained and shared it with hundreds of thousands of network marketers who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people they work with. The formula works for everyone on all of the sites, and it will work for you too. Live chatting is exactly like talking, and it can produce immediate results and an immediate sale when you're connected with the right people and saying the right things. You know, Rhonda Collier, a good friend, I started working with her about 4 years ago. She went from $150K a year to $750, and it all happened 3 years, social media. She met her 2 biggest business builders on Facebook, and it was a chat function that made it work. Part-time networkers use the formula to go full-time. Your next customer or business builder is waiting for you right now. Now, many of the prospecting and recruiting formulas, strategies that I invented with the formula years ago are still being successfully used today. When you follow the formula exactly, you can be talking with someone about your business and closing a sale today. Network marketers love the formula because it can be instantly duplicated by the people you bring into your business. The people who have consistently applied the formula have risen to the tops of their companies, and they've earned millions of dollars. Some top earners have gone on to create and market their own versions of the formula. So if you've purchased someone else's program before finding mine and my information looks familiar, well, now you know where some of their material came from. Now, when I said the formula has worked on every social networking site, I'm including the dating sites too. People using the formula have made love connections. Now, I personally know hundreds of network marketers who have used it successfully. In fact, I used the formula myself to meet my wife Debbie on Match.com, but that's a story I'll share with you another time. The bottom line is this. If the formula is working for me and the hundreds of thousands of others I've trained, it's going to work for you too. But you don't have to take my word for it. You know, to go to my website and listen to some of the people that have had success with it. Now, I'm proud of the success people have had with the program. But today I'm going to take things to a whole new level. Like I said, I'm introducing some things that have never been seen before. I'm going to show you my biggest prospecting and recruiting secret. It changes the game for everyone. Now, Earl was in my start at the end of January last year. And he reached out, he connected with 14 people, sponsored 9 that turned into 35 in 2 weeks. 90 days later, he just signed up 9 people in February, 9 in March, 9 in April, 27, and those 35 people turned into 430. 10 months later, a total of 35 people enrolled in his business and almost 700 people. Shanette owns a salon. After 3 coaching sessions, she became the best recruiter in her group. She literally can sign someone up every day. And how long does it take? She enrolled a network marketer from Brazil within an hour. About 7 or 8 years ago, the Numis Network brought me in to train all of their leaders on my formula. And, or their top leaders. And, of course, they were out training everybody else. Social media guru and good friend Peter Olson, number 8 social media expert in the world, wrote a best-selling book on how to get 300,000 followers on Twitter in a year, but he never made any money doing it. When he used our 12 success questions, he started doing it, and 4 months later, he was at the top of the Numis Network. Now, let me apologize for the duplication. Did you know that it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text? Facebook has live chat. LinkedIn has live chat. Twitter, live chat. I apologize because what I did was okay, here we are. I integrated some, this stuff is so hot that, let's just get to it. I'm going to go over the latest game changers for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Well, for Facebook, they've got new features, and there are all kinds of new strategies that you can use to connect with people. LinkedIn, 58% of the folks are mobile, and Twitter. We're going to talk about all 3 of them. Well, let's go to Facebook first, because most of you have Facebook pages already. Now, you can turn your profiles and accounts into money machines, but most of you have pages that are not visible. You see, your profiles have to have the correct settings. In other words, for many of you, people can't see who you are. Every time Facebook makes a change, they go in and they reset everything to the default settings, which are not public. They're in the process of adding new fields. Now, a lot of times I'm seeing this because in my coaching sessions, I'm logged into people's accounts. And in different parts of the country, people have different versions of Facebook. So they're adding a new field. They're going to let you put in your middle name. These are things that are coming. The default settings are friends or friends of friends. And every time they make a change, they're going to set them back to that. You want to make sure that for maximum visibility that your sections are public. So you need to keep your eye out. You're looking for that whenever you post anything, whenever you do anything, you want to make sure that that little globe is there. When you see the globe, everything is public. Now, these new emoticons that Facebook is getting out there allow people to share emotion, allow people to add humor to communication. And you're going to be able to do most everything that you need to do on a mobile device. Facebook's instant messenger, everybody is inviting people to this. We're going to show you how to use it. When Facebook saw how popular Periscope became, they created their own version. It's called Facebook Live. Facebook Live now competes with Twitter's Periscope. When you understand it, Facebook Live has the potential to change the way marketers and consumers approach others on Facebook. Does that mean that you have to broadcast something? No. Because frankly, if there's someone else broadcasting, talk to them. You can easily Respond and react to people that are responding to what you're doing, or you can literally reach out to people that are doing things and engage them. They're doing it because they want to talk to someone. Your Facebook profile is in the process of changing. On the left is the current format where you've got all kinds of tabs. And in the right, the tabs are down the left. There's all kinds of interesting elements to both of them. Now, they're putting on your page where people can see it information about you. New format. And you get to decide what people are going to see. You know, I was doing a private session with Fred Holmes, who's one of the top income earners in Egypt. And I went in and we did a search. I knew he was going to Chatsworth, California, so I searched for women who like Tony Robbins and live in Chatsworth. Got a whole bunch of people. And you'll notice the people that I wasn't connected with, I could make the connection by hitting the add a friend button. Then I logged into his account. Women who like Tony Robbins and live in Chatsworth, I got totally different results. Why? Because my page is different. The people that I'm connected with, my likes, my Facebook DNA is different than his, so I'm going to get different results than him. But it was amazing that the add a friend button has been changed to connect. Facebook is giving you the opportunity to broadcast to the people that you know what you're doing. The old format where you see who your friends are is changing. They've given you 5 new ways to display emotion, to communicate. A like, a love, a ha-ha is a form of communication. You can see what people are doing. You can see how people are reacting to what you're doing. And you can literally talk to any one of these people. Now, with Facebook's Messenger, they've got new emoticons. You can send pictures. You can put stickers, send money. You can add files. You can take a picture. You can send a like. In addition to that, you can share company information. You can send somebody a video. You can also share information about people that are having success. Facebook has dropped the bar. In other words, a year ago, if you sent a message to someone that you didn't know and you had no mutual friends with, it got lost. It went to another folder. Now, today, you can send a message to anybody, and they're going to get a notification that they're hearing from you. Now, 2 new strategies, actually variations of the strategies that I love to talk about, are changing your cover and changing your picture. Now, Brent Bryson's a good friend. He's a team elite in New Skin, and he loves golf. And his covers are always golf courses in different parts of the world. And taking to heart, anything you do on here can cause a conversation. So when he changes his picture, about 125 people respond. Change your picture, people react, people respond. That's always been my favorite. You want to talk about lifestyle. But engage somebody. Hey, I'm glad you like my picture. What do you do? So remember, having access to all these people around the world means nothing if you're not talking to the right people. The secret to having profitable conversations that end in a sale is to remember it's all about the other person. So, if you're only talking to people that need or want your products, talking to people is stress-free. When you identify a person's need or a problem, you can introduce whatever solution you have and know precisely what to say that would interest them and overcome any existing objection. The secret to closing more sales is to talk to more of the right people. And remember, everything is with texting. Texting is talking. So, 2 social networking laws. Don't focus on making a sale when you talk to people. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. And law number 4, listen more than you talk. Let me spend a second on law number 3. The key to avoiding rejection is to never talk about your business in any detail until you've learned that the person you're talking to has a need or an interest in your business, product, or service. So once you've created your page and now you've connected to people, now it's all about conversation. Social network law number 4. Listen more than you talk. The most successful people in your business are good listeners. You're in a listening business, not a talking business. You're in a sorting business, not a convincing business. Type less than the other person. You want to know the real power of social media? Listening. Because people will tell you things that they would never tell you in a face-to-face situation. Listen more than you talk. It's important to know exactly where the person you're talking to is coming from before you talk to them in detail about your business. Who are they? What do they do? What's important to them? What do they want? Why do they want it? What don't they want? What are their problems? Do they want to change their status quo? Are they ready to make a change? Are they open to hearing about your offer? Now, texting back and forth, you ask questions, people will respond. Facebook has new searching icons. They're changing the way you do keyword searches on Facebook. You're looking for the little circle with the blue circle with the magnifying glass. And then people who live, whatever keywords and sequence you use, you're looking for the circle with the silhouette of the man and the woman. People like network marketing, you get all kinds of people. The keyword search will literally provide you with millions of people to talk to. Again, it changed. 3 months ago, or 4 months ago, you got the square with the silhouette. Now it's that. Every time you do a keyword search, you can find people that you want to talk to, and more importantly, that want to talk to you. You can search for people that live in a particular city or a country. And again, you know in advance who you want to talk to and who wants to talk to you. There isn't a place in the world where you can find great prospects. And all of this is outlined for you in Endless Free Leads. You do a search. People like Jim Rohn. First group of people come up are going to be people you're friends with. Next group of people that come up are going to be people who are not your friends, but you have a lot of mutual friends. And then finally, it's going to be the people that you have absolutely no friends with, but you have a lot in common. So the keyword search, people over 50 who like Jim Rohn. You're looking for the little circle. Men over 50 who like Jim Rohn and live in Dallas. Married men over 50 who like Jim Rohn and live in Dallas. But if you put them in the wrong sequence, men over 50 who live in Dallas and like Jim Rohn, you just reverse these, you get nothing. People will immediately respond to what you do. Adrian, in December, reached out to a friend, talked about the tree that was on their cover, started a conversation. You can see what people are doing. They can see what you're doing. All comes across your screen. She changed her picture and had 74 people react and respond. Now, Adrian is a coaching client, but she was in our December boot camp. And the second day of boot camp, she reported in, hey, I enrolled 5 people today. And I said, well, you know what? I don't mean, friends. I mean sales. She said, no, I did 5. All right? And what did she do? Just talk to people. 3 customers, 2 business builders. The next day, 6 more. 2 of the people she enrolled brought in 4 of her friends. Her husband was speechless. We posted some of her comments on our YouTube channel. All right? Day 4. Now she's up to 35 people. She enrolled 7 customers, 7 business builders, and all 7 business builders enrolled 4 people. And then by day 8, 72 people in her business. Remember, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. When you bring somebody into your business, you want to know what they do. You want to know what their circle of influence is, and this happens quicker. Now, again, I apologize for the duplication. Let's go over to LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, you need to be there because they've added live chat. LinkedIn's response time when connecting and communicating with others is just as fast as Facebook. And their fastest growing demographic are college students. LinkedIn was acquired by Microsoft last year, and so they're adding all kinds of new features. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm going to show you exactly how to connect with everyone on LinkedIn. That's all 467 million people. I'll show you how a rookie earned a 7-figure income in 11 months. Howard Steingart was living in Alabama. His company was expanding around the world. So he made friends with people in the 18 countries his company was expanding to. He was meeting realtors, salespeople, pastors, ministers, and network marketers. It took him 11 months to jump to 6 figures. Now you're connected to professionals everywhere in the world. LinkedIn's searching feature has improved. It's 300% faster than it's ever been. So what do? You fill in the blanks. Now on LinkedIn, they're adding new information that you never saw before. They're letting you list your birthday and your marital status. Hey, you don't put that on a resume here in the United States. That's the, you hire. You're not supposed to use that as a reason for hiring. Marital status and birthdays. They've added new modules, okay, where you put information in about yourself. It becomes part of what we call your social media DNA. It separates you from everybody else, and it connects you to people that share the same interests and the same activities. Connect with the people you know, connect with the people you want to know, and they are constantly going to be putting in front of you, reminding you, hey, do you know these people? Did you go to, you all went to the same school? People you may know every day. It's almost fun to see who they're bringing up. Then it's all about communication. Qualify them with questions, help them duplicate. LinkedIn has evolved, and they've got over 24 Facebook features. This is your LinkedIn homepage. Now, you can see who's looked at your profile. You can see who's reviewed anything you've posted. The share an update, upload a photo, and write an article is right out of Facebook. Every day, they're going to put, depending upon how many friends you have, how many connections you have, every day they're going to remind you of people you're connected to that are experiencing some kind of a change. You could like it or message it. The desired response is a message. This is a form of communications. And if you didn't want to talk to that person, you could skip it and go to the next person. They timestamp everything so you know who's active. And you can communicate with anybody that you see on your timeline page, on your news feed. The person that liked something or the person that wrote it. Your news feed, just like Facebook, is a continual flow of activity. And what do? Just like Facebook, we can like it, comment, or share. We could literally send anyone a message that becomes part of your conversational history. You could follow people. You publish a post, people can follow you. And anything you do on LinkedIn can be shared on Facebook and Twitter. This is a post somebody put up there. 826 people liked it. 59 people made comments. Well, guess what? You could literally look at who's liking it, and you could talk to anybody. You could see who's making comments, and you could talk to anybody. Remember, you only have one chance to make a good first impression. So it starts with your picture. We'll briefly talk about Twitter. Big game changer. And why am I bringing it up? Because of what's happening with the elections here in the United States. 320 million people. We talked about Pete Olson. How did he get 300,000 followers in a year? He followed 800 new people every day. And it took him 4 months. Once he added the formula to get to the top of his company. On Twitter, you don't have a lot of information, but you know enough about the person to be able to use some few simple scripts and move the conversation where you want it to go. I just did a search for Donald Trump. I couldn't believe there were over 75 different Donald Trumps. But the real Donald Trump, he's Twitter. This is what he's doing. He's reaching out. He's making comments. He's engaging people. And there are a lot of people out there that have alternate sites working off of his name. The secret to making sales on all of these sites is to talk to people. Now, all you need is a free Facebook profile page. You can start making sales today. Same thing with LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is making changes to attract a younger audience, and it's working. And then, of course, you got Twitter. Your Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter accounts are going to tell your story to the entire world. They're your platform to talk to everyone. And they promote you. They brand you, who you are today or who you plan on becoming. So this is almost all you need. So if you know in advance who you're looking for, it is easy to locate perfect prospects for your business. All kinds of professionals are a click away. You can locate power prospects that fit your demographics. And this only takes minutes a day. Ricky was going to Rome for a company event. So he did a search for people on Facebook and came up with Anna. We looked at her page and we looked at her cover. We sent her a message at 12:19, and at 12:21 she responded. Frank here enrolled his first person. He reached out to a yoga instructor. Well, yoga instructors who live in Dallas. Yoga instructors who live in Minnesota. Women over 40 who work as yoga instructors. Yoga instructors who like Tony Robbins. There is no shortage of opportunities for you to talk to people. Gina made a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortune on the internet. She signs up Kim, who brought 16 of her friends in the same month. So 25 people in July, 11 in May, 12 in June, 25 in July. When you apply simple attraction marketing principles to any activity, you're talking to more people. Tom made one post, 20 people responded, and he spoke to 13 of them, signed up 4. One was the #1 bodybuilder in New Zealand. Quality over quantity, folks. Carl, after our class, went on to get a sale. First person he tried it signed up. Remember, all of this, the Endless Free Leads program is going to be part of your subscription to the Network Marketing Magazine. Insurance adjusters looking for clients. Eli, doesn't matter what you're selling. Makes a post, something that would attract his target market. And what happened? You engage the people who respond. And when you talk to enough of the right people, anything's possible. So he ends up moving into his new house. And throughout this entire process, folks, remember this. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Leah makes a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortune on the internet and retire early. The first day she did it, 33 people liked it, 17 people made comments. By the next day, she had 18 people that she could talk to. But she could tell by the contents of their page the people that she didn't want to talk to. There are 5 reasons people create profiles. And I'm looking at my time, and I jam too much in here. This is all in Endless Free Leads. Dating, friendship, networking, relationships, and sales. The picture of the contents tells you who they are, why they're there. So you can literally identify in advance the people who would clearly get into your business as easily as you could reach into that bowl of candy and pull out a green M&M. Or maybe you're looking for customers, red M&Ms. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, they're all big bowls of candy. They are gold mines of prospects that you can talk to, and connecting with the right people is as easy as reaching into that bowl. So if you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect and you develop that relationship, you'll sell to more people. Your success or failure is going to be determined by the number of people you talk to and the questions you ask. All right, I'm going to skip. The 80-20 rule says that 80% of your business activity is going to come from 20% of the people in your business. So the more you have in common with someone, the better. All right, again, I'm going to skip. I put too much in here, George. I apologize. So here's the idea. You make a post, people react, you have a conversation. You can go from hello to welcome aboard in 30 minutes. And I want to get back. I want to get over to the. All right. Well, I should have just left it the way it was, but I mean, we've got all kinds of examples. All right, so let's talk about Endless Free Leads. All right, again, this is part. George, could you just mute yourself for like 3 more minutes? Because I'm getting that echo again. Endless Free Leads. Normally on the internet, $3.95. It's yours with a subscription to the Network Marketing Magazine. And right now, that covers Facebook. the Facebook formula. Well, what we've done is on the 15th, you're going to get the new one that covers Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And it includes everything that we have has been updated. We've got a Facebook Fast Start video, Facebook secrets to closing the sale, and now we've added additional versions for Twitter and LinkedIn. We've got our daily routine, smartphone apps, again, expanded for LinkedIn and Twitter. This is brand new, warm market prospecting and cold market prospecting. So this is all going to be released next on the 15th, and it'll be all part of it. So it's you. All right, now. Spanish version as well. So this is what you get now. That's what's coming. Now, for those of you that like interaction and hand-holding, I want to invite all of you to participate in my upcoming Endless Free Leads Live Boot Camp. What we're going to do is I'm going to work with a group of people. We're going to take all of the information in the home study course, and I'm going to work with everybody that participates over 2 weeks. So we'll help everybody brand themselves, answer everybody's questions, help them connect with perfect prospects, review, help you talk to more people, whatever it is, help you overcome whatever objections or obstacles are slowing you down, remove any roadblocks. Now, here's the good news. If you went to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp, you'd see participation in boot camp is $397. But if you go to maxsteingart.com/TNMM for the Network Marketing Magazine and use the code, the promo code 27%er, okay, you can participate in the boot camp for $149. All right? So what I'm going to do, just so all of you have it, I'm going to put it in the chat window. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask away. And the promo code is 27%er. Okay? Now, also, for those of you that are here and you haven't signed up yet for the Network Marketing Magazine, go to www.thenetworkmarketingmagazine.com. And let me look in the question box and see if we got any questions. Okay, let's see. Okay, now, for those of you that are having a problem with the sound, this was recorded. We're going to put it up on YouTube. So, what would be a miracle? Okay. Now, let me ask you one question. For those, there was a bunch of people here that put down, actually, I have to say this, George, not very many people put down desperation. Most everybody here is inspiration. So my question is, for those of you that put down desperation, how many of you have changed your mind? For those of you that put down desperation, how many of you are inspired now? Lewis writes, can I transfer my friends from my personal Facebook to my business Facebook? Lewis, you don't have to. Okay? And Jamie wants to know, is Endless Free Leads still part of the magazine? Yes. And Jeanette is happy. Okay, John wants to know: are there separate? Are the separate? Are there separate times? Yes, John. Our boot camp sessions are at 9 o'clock. Here, go to. If you go to / bootcamp 2017. And you'll see the schedule. It's 9 o'clock at night. And then what we're going to do is during the day, we do 3 support sessions. During the day, 9 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night. So there's plenty of opportunities for you to... okay. And Edwin, that's right. If you got the old endless free leads, you will get the upgrade. Bum bum bum. Okay, Jim wants to know. Please explain the My Freedom Grocer special price. I'm going to leave that to George, or you need. I have no idea. Ray writes, does Facebook demand separation of personal and business pages? No. Ray, when Facebook was first started, it was all about the personal page. And what happened was there were so many people that saw this as an opportunity to market that they turned their Facebook personal pages into commercials. So to keep the integrity of that personal page, what they did was they allowed you to create a public profile, you could be your fan page, your product pages. They let you do all this stuff. But communicating with people that liked it was never easy. A couple of years ago, they put a follow me button out there. So with the follow me button, you see, you can only have 5,000 Facebook friends. You were limited. And that's why people went to these other pages. Now, because you could have as many people like you or follow you as a public profile or as a fan page. Well, when they stuck the follow me button on the personal page, literally, while you can only have 5,000 friends, you could have 50,000 people following you on your personal page. Some of you will never need a personal page, even when you're $1 million earner in your business. I'm not saying you shouldn't have one. I'm not saying you can't use one. I'm just saying that, do you need it? Absolutely not. If you've got it, hey, good. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about who you're talking to. All right? Anybody else have any questions? Now, again, I really apologize because there was a lot of things that so many things have changed, and some of the things that I showed you on my screen, you're going to see coming out in the next month or two. But we're making all the changes now because we want to make sure you can all take advantage of it. Anyone else have any questions? Okay, it looks like we had about 11 people that went from desperation to inspiration. I'm thrilled about that. Anybody else? Remember, go to thenetworkmarketingmagazine.com. Yes, I am still doing personal coaching. If anybody is interested in really going fast, you can go to, actually what you can do is type your phone number or your Skype account into the question box, and I'll have one of my staff members give you a call. It would be... Unfortunately, I only work with 30 to 35 people a month in private sessions. But while I'm doing that, I see what's going on all over Facebook, all over the social networks, and all of the strategies that you're going to find that you can use in on Facebook or LinkedIn. They continue to work. John, when would be a good time for somebody to give you a call? Anybody else have any questions? Well, on behalf of my friend George Madu and Network Marketing Magazine, I'm glad you all made it here. You know, we're going to be doing these for the Network Marketing Magazine on a regular basis. What's a good time, John? After throw in a time, and we'll make sure that somebody reaches out to you. All right. Anybody else have any question? You got it.
Max, I just wanted to personally thank you, and I want to thank you on behalf of all the attendees tonight. Like you said, we're going to have this as a regular part of our offering at the Network Marketing Magazine. We opened it up for all of our members, both free and 27 percenters. Those people that join as a 27 percenter Network Marketing Magazine annual member, we are going to be scheduling some really special and specific trainings with you. And, you know, again, I want to thank everyone that has joined us this evening. Again, this is a great way to kick off the first week in the year. And I really look forward to hearing all of the success stories of all the leaders that is a part of this movement by the end of this year. And you should congratulate yourself. So again, Max, thank you so much.
George, you're welcome. 2 questions. When is it going to be up on YouTube? It'll be up on YouTube tomorrow. And George will have it as well. And well, when will Endless Release be available to the 27%? It's available to you now. The old version is available to you now. The new version's coming out on the 15th, and we're just going to give you that. And with a 1-year membership in the Network Marketing, I get your plans. Well, yeah, but you get 2. He's got a special. Yeah, but anybody that's got a membership, gets it. So look forward to hearing from all of you. Love success stories, and look forward to having you share them with me. Hopefully I'll see some of you in boot camp. So best of luck in building your business. God bless. And George, listen, I got to tell you something. I applaud you for what you're doing for the industry, because to tell you the truth, helping, providing people with information that they will never get. It really is going to make the difference for so many people. I've already heard from people that have really, they were ready to walk out of the business until they were provided with information that would help them. So again, thanks for all of your doing, and we'll catch up to all of you sometime soon. So God bless everybody.